Hey guys, it's Fonzie with Dip Your Car, and today we are going to have some fun. We have some experiments to do. So a little while ago, we did our glow-in-the-dark video, and it was pretty popular. Now, we've been getting bombarded with questions. People want to know, can we get a glow-in-the-dark car that doesn't look like glow-in-the-dark? And what I mean by that is, they don't want the car to look like that off-white greenish during the day and glow at night. They want to know, can they mix the glow-in-the-dark pigments with other pearls so that they have some color on the car during the day and still get that glowing effect at night? Well, we're putting it to the test. Enjoy the video. Now I'm going to walk you through how we're going to approach this experiment. I'm going to show you everything we have laid out. So obviously we want to mix the glow-in-the-dark pigment with different types of pearls, just in case one is more compatible with glow than another. So here's what we got. We obviously have our Crypto Bright glow-in-the-dark pigment. We're going to need that. Then we have a colored powder color shift, which is Bora Bora. We have a white powder color shift, which is GC47. We have a colored powder solid pearl, which is Tahitian green, and just to see what happens, we have a hypershift pearl in ZTN. Now you may have seen a theme across all four of these pearls, and that is all four of them have some type of a greenish tone or greenish hue because the glow-in-the-dark pigment is kind of greenish, so we want to have that at least have a chance to work with the pearl. We do expect it to change the appearance of the pearl, but this gives it a little bit more of a chance for compatibility. Now obviously we want to test all four, and we're not going to do full scale on all four cars, so I've got four big speed shapes here. All already have a black Plascidit base down, so we're going to use those. We've got two high-powered UV lamps so that we can charge the speed shapes very quickly to see if we get glow. We have Gabe, and we are ready to start. So as far as mixing ratios, what we're thinking is we could go all the way towards the glow, all the way towards the colored pigments, but as a good starting point, as just a benchmark, we're gonna do 50% glow pigment, 50% colored pigment, and it'll be at a 50 gram per gallon load. So here's what we got right here. We've got GC47 and Crypto Bright, Tahitian green and Crypto Bright, Bora Bora, Crypto Bright, and ZTN and Crypto Bright. Time to start mixing. All right, guys, we finished the speed shapes. We got 3 coats of color on each one. They're nice and dry. Now, Gabe and I went into this with some predictions. The first one was how much the glow pigment was going to impact the color of the colored pearls. Now, the glow pigment being like a white pigment and us going in with a 50-50 ratio by weight, we thought it was going to have a really big impact on the color of the pearls, just bring them all to a very bland pastel look. And fortunately, we were both completely wrong. If you look at the speed shapes, they look totally normal. Full saturation, the color is correct. You can't even tell that there's glow pigment in there. This looks just like GC47. This looks just like Tahitian. Bora Bora looks correct, and even the ZTN is shifting properly. The saturation is there. So they look totally normal. However, that to us anyway means that the glow pigment is getting completely swallowed by the color pigment, which unfortunately may lead to just no glowing effect at all. But we're still going to check it out. What we've got is 2 high-powered UV lamps, and we're going to give each speed shape its own individual UV bath, because UV light's the fastest way, most effective way to charge glow pigments. We're going to let them charge one by one for about 5 minutes. Come back and see if we can see any glow effect. All right, now we've given the GC47 speed shape a good 5 minutes to bathe in the UV light. We're going to turn everything off and see if we get any glow effect at all. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Holy wow, it does glow. Holy crap, it definitely glows. Okay, let's try the other ones. 3, 2, 1, hit it. Wow, Bora Bora glows too. All right, let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. Wow, even Tahitian is working. The darkest color of all of them. All right, let's check the hypershift. 2, 1. Boom, even the hypershift works. I did not expect this at all. All right, guys, so how do we wrap this experiment up? Well, first and foremost, my predictions were completely off base. I'm not sure if you guys had a better guess as to what was going to happen, but at a 50-50 ratio, it doesn't look like the glow pigments actually change the color of the pearl at all, which is awesome. And secondly, it maintains a glowing effect, which I did not expect at all. Now, of course, it doesn't glow as bright and for as long as the full glow car that we did, but it's pretty clear as to why. The glow car had 5 coats of glow pearl at 100 grams a gallon. That is a lot more glow than what we have on these speed shapes. And the more glow you have on the surface, the brighter it will glow, the longer it will glow. Now, I'm not suggesting that any of you guys do this project full scale on your own vehicle. But if you're the type of person who wants a pearl car with the glowing effect, you are more than welcome to experiment as you see fit. Now, if you want to dip your car, we have hundreds of colors to choose from, and a lot of them are very user-friendly. Click right up here. It'll bring you to all of our car kits. If you have any questions about the entire dipping process, call in during business hours and chat with one of our reps, or you can chat with us directly on the website. I had a ton of fun doing this experiment with you guys. I hope you guys did too. It's Fonzie. Thank you for watching, and thank you so much for taking the time to subscribe to our channel. I will see you guys on the next video.